Hey guys, today we're going to be taking a look at Star Wars The Black Series figure number 9, the Stormtrooper. The Stormtrooper comes as part of wave 3 of the Black Series 6-inch figures. This wave also included Obi-Wan Kenobi and Luke Skywalker in his Bespin gear. The figure comes in the usual Black Series packaging. There's nothing new to see really here. The top of the box features the Star Wars Black Series logo along with a little picture of a Stormtrooper. The figure and his accessories in the window packaging. The bottom of the box we've got number 9 Stormtrooper, and as this is the US packaging we can see the choking hazard. The back of the packaging features the image of the Stormtroopers, and we also get the usual very small description. The figure also comes with 2 accessories. We get this Imperial blaster, which is identical to the one that we saw with the Sandtrooper. And we also get this rather cool looking Imperial rifle, which does feature some additional paint detail. So here we have the new Black Series Stormtrooper, and wow, what a figure this is. For those who have the Sandtrooper already, you pretty much know what to expect. This is a slightly remoulded version of that, but the paint job looks so much nicer. Maybe it's my connection to vintage Star Wars that makes me like this so much. You just don't see figures this white. Which does lead me to wonder what this guy's going to look like in 30 years time, but right now he looks pretty cool. If we get in really close we can see that the paint job is slightly different to the Sandtrooper. He actually features little grey panels instead of blue ones. There's been some complaints about the quality of that black line around the forehead. Mine doesn't look too bad, it's a little bit iffy at the top. Around the back though, it's all nice and clean. The white looks really good. It is a matte finish on this figure rather than a gloss finish like the Sandtrooper had, but it just seems to make the white stand out even more. Another section that is completely different on this figure is the belt section. We can also see some new black dots added in there, that wasn't on the Sandtrooper. Round the back we've got this nice holster that will fit his gun. Round the back we've got the addition of the thermal detonator, and on his leg we've got this cool holster, and his gun just fits in there very nicely like that. Another difference on this figure is his left knee. That's a completely different sculpt to the Sandtrooper figure. And another paint difference, the bottom of his feet are grey. He does however retain the hole in his back, so you could plug in the Sandtrooper's backpack. Another new addition with this figure, we get the new rifle, and we can hold that. It doesn't hold one-handed very well because this hand doesn't really hold it. It sort of slots in, you can just about get the trigger finger in, but you need this hand to support the other end of it. Once you've got it in both hands though, he holds that pretty nicely. And due to the sheer amount of articulation these figures have, you can really go nuts with your poses. So for a rundown on articulation with this guy, the Stormtroopers are a cut above the standard figures in the Black Series. You do have the ball jointed head, which is also hinged. It does however leave a bit of a gap on this figure, which can look a bit weird if you have it in the wrong position, but it does allow for great flexibility. You can also remove the heads, but it should be noted the Stormtroopers have a larger peg there, so you're not going to be able to fit Luke Skywalker or Han Solo on without shaving this down somehow. For the elbows we can go in and out just a little bit, we can go backwards and forwards no problem at all. He has a cut at the top of the arm. We've got double jointed elbows, something that the regular figures don't have. And with the wrists we've got a turn, and there's also a hinge. This one goes up and down like that. And on the other hand, this one goes backwards and forwards. Not something on every Black Series figure I've noticed, there is a couple that don't do that. Then for the torso, it's actually ratcheted. You can hear it click when you move around. That goes around all over the place. And then for the legs, we have this joint in here that a lot of people don't seem to notice. There is a cut just in the black section there, so you can actually turn the legs around. And we've also got in and out, forwards and backwards. We've got double jointed knees, which are a little bit tight on this guy because he's new. We can bring them knees right way around. And for the feet we've got ankle rockers, and we've got a staggering forwards and backwards movement on there. And if we put him next to the Black Series Sandtrooper we can see just how vastly different these figures are. Apart from the obvious white colour, the head detail is totally different paint job on the Stormtrooper. We've got different colours, the thicknesses are different. The waist section is different, the lower torso, the left knee is different, the paint job on the feet are different. So there you go guys, the Black Series Stormtrooper. Without a doubt one of the best figures in the Black Series. This has been Luke, thanks for watching.